Hello and welcome, everyone. All right, I couldn't stay away, guys. I could not stay away. So what? Yesterday was a full moon. I think it was yesterday. Anyways, I have in the description as well, like what to look forward to and stuff. I did that moon reading yesterday. Anyway, today I wanted to come on here and do some moonology, and some angels of abundance for the collective, and some energy check-in. We're going to do an energy check-in, and then we're going to pull some full moon messages and some energy messages first. So energy message, full moon messages, and then abundance. And if I need the tarot to clarify some, I'll use tarot. But if not, I won't. So I just use it as a tool. And tarot is not my first thing. So I like astrology. I really can help people to guide them through astrology and how we fit into the astrological heart, how we fit into the astrological house. I said heart. Welcome, everyone. You like my background? I have my StreamYard set up. I thought I would do something fun. And I like this spring picture. I like these flowers with the moon. So I have this picture, and it's an AI picture, but I really like it. I didn't take this picture myself, but obviously I don't have such a good camera to do the moon. But it's a really beautiful picture, and I thought it would bring brightness to people. There's a little spot right there that it's not really working well, but so you guys can also come up here if you want. Just chill with me up here while I'm doing this. So you can be really in the room with me while I'm doing this. So anybody wants to, I have the link posted, so you just have to click on that link and follow the directions if you're new to that. And I have my PayPal there and my email. If you want to order a reading, you can do so. You can order the reading by emailing me with your question and PayPaling the amount that requires, and then you can get a private reading. So I'm just taking a little time off and just, I have a little time to do some private readings because I'm taking a little time off the channel a little bit, like not as much going on this channel right now because I'm doing some spring cleaning too, early spring cleaning, getting rid of like a lot of pots and pans and just stuff in the kitchen I don't need because I'm one person. Like I'm one person. I need to downsize a lot, like a lot. Like it's too much stuff. Like I don't like stuff. Like I'm not a hoarder, and I have a lot of plants, and I'd like to sell some of them. Hey, Will, nice to see you. How are you today? I can't see my chat very well. Maybe I can move my camera without messing it up. Can't come up. Helping mom and dad, helping dad walking. He is lit. He's a little better. Oh, that's good that you're helping your dad with his physiotherapy. I love the moon. Thank you, Will. Yeah, I just finished walking Shelby all through the building. Like I took her all the way down the stairs, and then I came up the other stairs with her. So she just did her physiotherapy too. So let's see, what is the collective energy today? Actually, we were going to do the angel messages. I almost forgot, you guys. So the angel messages today was Archangel Rahul. Healthy. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see that. But anyways, I was going to read them to you because look at this. It's see-through. Ooh. Like, all right, so Archangel, I got a little distracted. Archangel Rahul says, eat healthy, get lots of sleep, like healthy mind, healthy body, healthy mind. You get enough sleep, you get exercise, you move around, you keep yourself active. It keeps your body healthy, get sleep, keeps your mind healthy, keeps your heart healthy, all that stuff. So healthy eating. I'm trying to figure out, maybe I'll get an appetite while I'm on here, but I was kind of hungry, but I didn't know what to eat. Like, you ever get hungry and you just like don't know what to eat because you're hungry, but you don't know what to eat. Yeah, I was in that thing today, so I just thought I'd come on and do a reading, and maybe I'll work up an appetite. So eating healthy, getting lots of sleep. I've been getting a little bit better sleep. You know what I mean? Not going to sleep early, but sleeping a little bit longer, so I'm getting the amount of sleep that I need. So we have all is well, Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to with hidden blessings. You will soon understand. Oh, you can actually see this one. It's purple. It's not green. The other one was green. That's why you couldn't see it. So you can see this one. And then we have angel therapy underneath that. But I'm not going to read that one today. But, angel therapy, give yourself some love. And it says, and then we have a beloved one, Archangel Samuel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And the creative writing. So write down your things, your thoughts and ideas. And here we have teaching and learning. You learn something and you teach it to others. We're all here to learn and teach. Every single one of us has something to teach others and something to learn. We all have something to learn. I learn a lot by taking time off of here and going into other panels, listening to other people, communicating with other people, connecting with other people. I learn more from that too. We all learn from each other. And I'm an empath. I feel people. So I'm a good analyzer too. So once I feel people, I can analyze the situation. Archangel Senapal, keep an open mind and learn new ideas and teach them to others. Always keep an open mind. The world is changing and we have to keep up with it. And clear your space, Archangel Jeremiah. Get rid of clutter. And that's what I'm doing right now. Things that make you feel clutter around you, that makes you feel like if your house is a clutter, or if your dishes are dirty, or if you have garbage, or any of that stuff, it's going to make you feel cluttery, stagnancy. It's going to make you feel not good. You know what I mean? So all of those things have to be taken care of in our life for us to feel good. Like even as little thing as like making your bed. You go into the bedroom and you're like, when the bed's not made. But when you go in there and the bed's made, you may even lay down on the bed and relax for a minute, And even my cat, like if my bed is made, my cat will go lay on my bed. If my bed is not made, my cat will not go lay on the bed. So there's that, right? So we have comfort, Archangel. So make your comfort in your home, what makes you feel comfortable. Because at least then you'll have that one space where you can feel comfortable. Even if you have to go out in the world and do stuff, and then you come home, that's your comfort zone. That's your comfort spot. That's what you made, how you like it, how you make you feel comfortable, right? So that's why it's important to make your house your comfort zone. So you can always have a place to go to where your comfort zone is. Archangel Azrael, I am with you, helping your heart to heal. So, and then we have victory after that, okay? Archangel Sanapal. All right, let's get into the energy. Transparent. I am so proud of Shelby. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, transparency is very important. All right, see, what is the collective energy today? What is our collective energy today? And how can we help our collective by knowing, right? So collective energy is today about like learning, teaching, learning, get into the books, learn things from the books. You go to the library of something that interests you or research it on the internet, but if you go to the library, you can actually get out of the house. So going to the library to see what books they have there. Or if you're looking for a certain book, go see if the library has it. If they don't have it, they usually do order it in for you. So just going out to the library instead of the internet to search for information actually gives you the opportunity to meet people. And just because you're out there, right? So that's why I say, go out there and learn. Don't be inside learning. Go out there and learn, right? 47, it could be 47, thinking woman. So you may think a lot about like what you want to learn next, what you want to experience next. What else is the energy of the collective? I'm not going to take these because they fell down, and I'm going to show them to you guys. But so we have the woman holding the coin. We have the rest and rejuvenate. And that's very important too. Like when we're feeling aches and pains in our bodies and in our mind or whatever, like our mind isn't clear or our heart isn't open or all of those things, we have to like really renew ourselves, regain our energy again, and then speak about it, right? So actually, I'll take these because they came out, they fell on the floor, and I just read them, so I might as well keep them. So, woman holding a coin, you're grounded, you're stable, you are very spiritually protected, you're grounded, you are good. You got what you need. You got what you need, and now you can help others, right? You're grounded, you're stable, all that. Hey, Mr. Fry, I'm so sorry. I want to say apologize. Okay, let me put my cards down after this, okay? So this is what I was doing the other day, okay? Regaining my energy, okay? So now I want to speak about I want to say sorry to think that you were Spoon. I thought you were Spoon, okay? So makes sense. You had Spoon on the panel and it was your channel, but I never seen you in person before that day. So when I saw you in person, I didn't think it was you. I thought that was another person on the panel, and I thought you were Spoon. Okay, so I'm so sorry for mistaking you for Spoon because I've never seen you in real person, and then I found out later that that was you, the person I didn't know who was, and so I want to apologize for that. I want to apologize for thinking that you were Spoon. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. All right. So we're speaking about like what you're wanting to speak about, right? Speak your truth into being. In the bottom of the deck, we have caring connection. So for a lot of you, like for the feminines here, I feel like you are grounded. You've been learning a lot for the females here, because look, your females have done the work. You have learned a lot. You're still learning. You're learning how to ground yourself. You're learning how to take care of yourself, how to be good on your own, and how to be good physically and spiritually, because you're learning this. And I feel like there's going to be someone here that the masculine are going to take that they're going to follow you that way, like they're going to follow what you've been doing, and now they're going to retreat and rejuvenate, regain their energy, collect their energy, all their energy sources that they may have like leaked out while they were around people that were draining them, and now they're going to really speak about that, right? So they have done the work. It shows me they have done the work. Somebody that cares for you. This could be a caring connection. This could be a very strong friendship. This could be, love, because this is, to me, this is someone that you would love, like intimately love, that you would hug like that, right? And then the bottom of the deck, again, victory, double victory in this reading today. We have double victory. And remember, there's always going to be someone jealous, okay? Someone jealous that has not done the work. So if there's someone that's being negative or putting your ideas down or about love and all that, that person has not done the work. They don't really know their worth. They know their worth once they step outside the house. So they need to step outside to see their worth so that they don't have envy. Envy is very, very toxic energy. So if people are jealous or envy of another person and they have not done the work, but they're jealous of what that person has created, that is very toxic. That's very yucky energy. And you'll notice that from a person. So there could be someone that's jealous that you overcome these things, and they have not done the work. They're sitting there pouting, okay? And they're sitting there pouting and being aggressive. So that's not your problem, right? You are an angel of love. You show people love, and it's not their problem that they're not open, okay? So focus on your care and connection. Don't focus on the negative naysayers or haters. Don't focus on them. Focus on the person that you care about and that has your back. You know what I mean? Hey, way up, dude. Anna, I am a fan bot. Okay, you're a fan bot, not a stalker. So now we're gonna read from the moonology. Oh, I'm sorry. I do get to people. I do get to people's feelings, especially when they feel like when they act like they don't have that, nothing bothers them, And yeah, it's a little bit of my thing. I think like if somebody thinks they're so tough, nobody can break through their shell. I always think of that as a challenge, like that I accept. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I call people out for what I think or whatever. But sometimes I like to trigger people by calling them out, and then they come out and tell me the truth, the real truth. You know what I mean? So 3 people just left. I'm sorry, I triggered 3 people. I'm sorry. All right, let's get into the moonology. Don't be so. I'm sorry if people are angry and stuff. I want to help people heal because you know what? Anger is part of grief. Okay, it's one of the stages of grief. And I'm not laughing at nobody, but I'm kind of like, it's like you're one of those like like I feel like this person, the people that are not opening, like that are in that stage of like I'm just mad at everybody, I just hate everybody, and blah, blah, blah. That makes me kind of laugh because I've been there too, and you know what, people were really mean to me when I was there. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to laugh about it a little bit because I dropped the card and I can't find it now. I laugh about it a little bit because if we don't have humor, maybe I didn't drop one. If I did, maybe it's a secret. Whatever's on that card may be a secret for someone. Okay, whatever. It says time to give rather than to take. So what you've learned. So give what you learned. Virgo energy. So give information what you learned. Way up, rank, cranky. I lost my mojo. It's from Austin Powers movie. Oh, Austin Powers is funny movies. Yeah, he's a funny guy. All right, see, what have you learned? See, I was clarifying with the moon. I was clarifying this card. Like, what have you learned out of the books? What have you learned? I have learned, and you may feel like the same thing. You have learned that when there's like when the moon is in a certain stage, like this mental moon, when it's changing, right? When it's going from one cycle to the other cycle, you have learned that it takes time. Take time to breathe. So like when there's nothing to do, or if even if you did something and it wouldn't really become fruitful, um if you're trying to grow something when there's no sun, it's not going to grow, right? So like in that time when there's no growth, or if you can't do anything to make things grow at that time, what you do at that time is take some time for yourself, for that self-healing, right? So you have learned that when you don't know what to do, that's when you take time for yourself. Is like when you feel like, oh, it's like the moon is too far away, or like, what I mean, like just like cycle, the moon cycle. It's our energy, okay? So once you've learned that, the moon, it's not in the right moon cycle to do something, you just take your time for yourself a little bit, right? And that's a very important thing to do. So this is what you've learned. Is it sometimes it's just like sometimes you just don't do anything. Sometimes it's time to not do anything. And just go within a little bit. What do you need while you're taking that time for yourself? What do you need? Hey, Asi. And it says that you are good enough. Like you have learned that you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Virgo. You have learned that you are good enough. Even when you don't, these are the times when the moon isn't so far away. We may feel like we there's nothing we can do, or we may feel like very left out or whatever, right? But that's the time to do that self-care, self-love, and all that, because all the things you've learned, dissect that within yourself, right? So take that time for yourself to just do that realizations. All right. So woman holding the heart, woman holding the coin. What's this woman holding the coin? 42. Like, you don't have a lot, but you have enough. You know what I mean? You always have a tiny little bit left over, right? Little bit, you got a little bit of wiggle room there. But you're spiritually protected and all that. I'm doing good. Oh, I'm great, Santa. Hope you're all well. Other beautiful Saturday morning. It is. It was. So this card here says, "Don't let your past hold you back." So our past is our south node, and our future is our north node, right? So could be dealing with the Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. You could have south node. South node, you may have a lot of energy in your south node, but it's like those are the things that you can learn from. Our south node is our lessons, is what we learn from. Our north node is where we're going, where we're ascending to. So let go of the past, the south node, like all the things that you've learned, let go of it now. So since you've learned about it, you can let it go now. Okay? So that's what you're learning, is that you can let it go and you can just be at peace, and you are protected, you are safe, you are spiritually protected, you are physically grounded, and you are also like provided for. Like, you have what you need. You have what you need right there to be spiritually grounded and physically grounded. So let's find out about rest and rejuvenate and fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel. So speaking about how this helps you to gain your energy, to pull your energy back, that allows you to really focus on somebody you care about, and approach this person that you care about. And you don't care if people are jealous. If they haven't done their work, it's not your problem, right? So you're going to have victory in this caring connection here. So what is this rest and rejuvenate trying to tell us here? So we have 19 and 39. So this could represent something for you guys. So like you may have started like really learning about yourself when you were 19, and now you're, maybe for some of you, you could be in your 30s. In your 40s or your 30s, or even in your teens, and you're learning how to really speak about what you're feeling while you're doing that energy work, right? And now you're ready to show the world the real you. For some of you, like, this is the collective reading. For some of you, this is healer energy. You are a healer, and it says, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. We are in the age of the Aquarius, right? The age of Aquarius is healing all things, okay? It's healing communities, it's healing friendships, it's healing love, it's healing families, it's healing all those things, okay? So that's what Aquarius energy does. And that's also they're an air energy, but they are a water bearer. So they carry the emotions of others, okay? That's what that means. So show the world the real you when you have regained your energy and you have really owned your energy, and you are most relaxed, and you can do the best things when you're most relaxed. And your mind is relaxed, your body is relaxed. You exactly know what you want then. So now you're going to speak about that. So adjustments are required still. You always have to adjust things. Sometimes, how many times I've adjusted my station, my channel, my studio. You know how many times? Is when I don't know anything else to do, is what I do. As I play with my studio, I think about other ways it could look cool, or like other ways that could be exciting for others to watch. That's what I do, And so speak about, what do you need to speak about here? What do you need to speak about here? You need to speak about this because you need to be bold and make the first move here, okay? So Archangel Gabriel is there with you to help you speak. If you're someone that has hard time speaking or getting the words out that you want to say to someone, this is the time the angel will help you to speak your world into being. Be bold and make the first move, especially if you're the masculine. Men are supposed to make the first move. If you don't speak about it, then you don't know. Even if it's not the even if it's not the person that you think could be someone else, right? But you, in the end, you will have victory in it. But if you don't speak about it, you don't know then nobody else knows either. It always takes two people to make a decision like that. If it's about love like that, it takes two people, but you have to speak about it. If the only one person knows, the other person may not know it. They may feel it. But, feeling things is one thing. Knowing it for real, like hearing it, somebody say it, that's another thing, right? So your hard work is paying off. So all the work that you've done on yourself, calling back your energy when you're feeling drained, taking a break when you're feeling like you don't know what to do, speaking about what you want to do. If you're really passionate about something or someone, you got to speak it into being. You have to ask these angels to help you. Archangel Gabriel is the Gabrieler. It's the Gabber, right? Archangel Gabriel will open your throat chakra and help you to speak your truth and be bold about it. Just be very bold, And this could be in the new moon, or you could be a cardinal sign. You could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Capricorn, or you could be who else is the cardinal sign? Cancer is the other cardinal sign. So you could also be a Virgo, a Taurus, Aquarius. All right, let's see. How can you have victory in this caring connection? Hey, Leroy. Your commitment is being tested right now. So, you need to really speak, have confidence, and confidence is the key to success. Having the confidence to speak your truth is going to get you there, okay? So having the confidence to communicate it, because like I said, without communication, you can't have it. You can't have it without communication, but you can have victory, right? And so the test could be this, right? Somebody could come in and be jealous, and and that could make somebody aggressive if you're not fully nurtured yourself and release negative energy. That could be the test right here. Your commitment is being tested. Be careful of the jealous people, because jealous people can come in and destroy something for you. If you tell somebody and you think that they'd be happy for you, and then nothing ends up happening because they go and destroy it because they're jealous about it. So don't let somebody destroy this, okay? Listen to your third eye, okay? Don't be afraid to leave something you have outgrown either. Like, don't be afraid of leaving something you have outgrown, okay? Because you are the magician in the mirror, and you are ready to open up your heart and be loved and let love in, okay? So your commitment is being tested. Don't let pride get in your way, and this could be that pride, like of somebody being jealous, and then you're like upset about it. That makes you upset when people are jealous of your happiness. Well, that shouldn't matter to you because those people have not done the work. So let them seep in their envy. If you're not an envy person, if you're not a jealous person, then you don't need to take on other people's jealous energy if you're feeling sad about them, that they're jealous. Don't feel sad about them, that they're jealous. Feel sad about them that they haven't done the lessons. They haven't learned the lessons. Encourage them to learn the lessons. So win-win outcome is forecasted here, full moon in Libra. So that is about romance. That's about balance in your life. So what is this that you're worried about? What are you worried about here? I feel like your feminines here are really worried about someone here, angel of strength, someone here having enough strength to overcome this and open up the door to personal healing and happiness. I feel for some of you, you're really worried about somebody not opening up and them sabotaging things again by being aggressive or falling for the tricks, falling for the enticement or whatever it is, right? How can you have strength? How can you have the strength to overcome your anxiety and to believe that this personal healing and happiness is going to happen for this relationship? Prosperity lies ahead, knowing that prosperity for you lies ahead. Okay, Taurus energy, knowing that prosperity lies ahead for you, and it's the end of the tough cycle. That's how you know. So you just have to keep on trusting that. Keep on trusting the divine, right? And everything that you've learned. Trust everything that you've learned. And when you're feeling like you can't bring out any information or you have nothing else to give, then just take a little time for yourself. Take a little time back. Step out of your comfort zone, right? So what's been making you feel comfortable? Maybe it's time to go to the next level. Maybe leave the house for a little while. Go visit somebody. Just get out of the house. The energy will be gaining momentum. Balance in spirituality and practicality. That's what I'm trying to do. So yesterday I opened up a live stream for my crafty cat or cast love 420, and nobody showed up. So there's that, right? So because nobody showed up there in my authentic regular channel, I felt like I needed to come back here because I'm trying to balance my real life with my spiritual life. That's why I have two channels. And the same people that I connect with my spiritual life, I'd like to connect with them in my real life, because everything is real. Spirituality is very real. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic with my cards, but balancing that out is not easy, but we have to do that so that energy can gain momentum in your life. Your hard work's paying off. So, final message here, surrender to the divine. We don't always have to be in charge of everything. We have to believe that there's a power greater than us, right? That is giving us power, that is helping us recharge, right? So without anything, we couldn't recharge. So there is an energy, which is God, the Most High, that is giving us energy. Nothing will, and when you're feeling like nothing will come of a situation, surrender more, surrender to the divine. And then you take a breather, right? When you're feeling like no, all hope is lost, is when you turn to God and on God only, not to people. People will confuse you. You have to go within, and going within means going to connect with the Most High of good, which is God, our Creator, Jesus, right? Or some people call him something else, but I'm not religious, but I am a Christian. I'm not religious, but I'm a Christian, and your hard work's paying off, and personal issues are reaching a resolution. This is emotional issues are reaching a resolution. It's time to take action, right? So you've learned your self-worth, and this is Aries energy. When you've learned your self-worth, with everybody has that Aries energy, which is about ourself. Aries energy is about self. And I just want to read off some of the energy that I'm talking about here. Like all this energy I'm talking about, so I want to explain it to you. So Aries energy is about what you are. You are. That's the start. Aries energy is I am. I am good enough. I am loved. I am worth this. You know what I mean? That's what you got to tell yourself when you're in Aries energy, right? When you're in that self-care energy. Or if you're starting something, you have to really believe in it, right? So you have to believe in yourself, that you have the connection with your higher self, your higher self can guide you. Because just like a mother and her child have that umbilical cord connection, that's our emotional connection to our children. Well, we have that same spiritual and energetical connection with God. And that comes through our crown chakra. All right. So Taurus energy is about what you have. It's about collecting things that we're going to need, to use in the world, right? Because that's earth energy. And so Aries is fire energy, Taurus is earth energy, and then we got Gemini energy, which is about what you know. So when you know things, you share it with the world, which I am a Gemini. I love to share information with people so that people can elevate to their best self. And we can get control of our thoughts, we can get control of our emotions, and we can also feel safe, our surroundings. That's what I'm learning how to do through these words, right? So Cancer is what you feel, like when you're feeling things, that's Cancer energy. That's about your feelings. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling so that you can, make your life how you want it to be. And Leo energy is about creating. So when you feel what you feel, then you know how to create. And that's where Leo energy comes in. That's where your creative side comes in. That's where your passion comes in. That's where your excitement comes in. Your sexual pleasure too. And then we got Virgo energy is analyzing all those things you just learned about yourself, about what you have and what you know and what you feel and what you've learned, what you can create by analyzing something here. And then Libra comes in, and this is about romance. This is also about balance. And so Libra can relate to all of those things. When you're in that Libra energy, you can relate to all those things, and then you can create your beautiful abundance already. And then Scorpio energy comes in, and this is about what you desire, right? This is your desires, your spiritual and passionate desires. I'm trying to keep it clean. Then we got Sagittarius energy. You understand a lot of spiritual things because you're fire, right? You understand your higher self. And we got Capricorn energy, which helps us to utilize all our responsibilities, because Capricorn is also very much about responsibilities. It's also about attachments and codependencies. How can we utilize it and make it something better out of it? Now we have Aquarius energy, brings change. We are in the age of Aquarius. All of this energy we accumulated and we have learned, we can use all of that energy and all of those things in real life and change things that we have not liked. And then once we change the way we think, because we have emotions, because we're in Aquarius energy, we also have feelings when we're in Aquarius energy, but we're also thinking about everybody, not just ourselves. That brings change. When we think about everybody, not just ourselves, that brings change. And that's what makes people believe, okay? And that's the end is the belief. Believing all these things can help you get through this life that we're in. I just wanted to share that because I wrote that down a long time ago while I was learning. So the last messages that I'm going to do is Angels of Abundance message for you guys. And all of my collective, everybody that's really learning about themselves. I think you're pagan. See, most of the world is pagan. Most of the world, even Christians have done pagan things. Most of the world is becoming pagan, right? So the world there is more negative in the world than there is positive. So, but we can use all of this energy as tools because it is part of the world. It is part of earth, water. I mean, earth, the ocean, the air, and the spirit, right? So we know what air, we kind of know that the sky's air, right? We know we can see water, we can see earth, but we can't really see spirit. We can only see it through fire, right? Like fire is spirit, but we can only see it, we can't really see it with our physical. We can't, fire is to burn you, right? You know what I mean? But spirit is in a different way. It's energetic. When you have fire signs around, if you have a lot of fire signs around, or even if you have angelic energy that's a fire sign around you, you're gonna feel a lot of heat on your body. Okay? That's just how it is. It's energy, and that's how you're gonna know it's real. When I feel like a certain ancestor's here to visit me, say hello, I get really hot. My whole body gets super hot, and at that time it's not part of menopause. It's just it's happening because I'm thinking about a certain person, and stuff. And yeah, so like um it can really um it can really affect you physically. Anyways, so that's how you learn about your energy. Let's get into the abundance messages, and then I'm gonna probably end it here. But I mean, when I'm done abundance messages. Um, you know, I don't judge nobody. You know, everybody's learning, and you know, like even 10 years ago, I didn't know half of the shit that I know now, and I also had never really researched the religions and stuff like that. But now I have. I've like done a lot of research on religions and stuff like that. And a lot of the things that religions do is the things that they say is a sin, right? So I feel like it for me, I feel like it's more about your intentions and your actions. Like what you do and what your intentions are. Like if you have your heart open and your mind is in a positive aspect, and you take everything that you've learned and also your experiences, and I feel like that can change the way we think about like being scared about like trying a way of doing something that may not be what the whatever wanted, you know, like that's not what God wanted anyway. What the human man, like men's rules are not something that God wanted anyway. So like most people that say, you know, that there are certain, you know, even if they are the most, they think that they're most Christian or whatever, right? They're still following the rules of the world. And the rules of the world are not godly rules. So where do people have the room to judge anybody? Not even me. I can't judge people. That's God's job. God is just here to like punish his children when they're doing something wrong. He doesn't like, you know, the reason we're getting punished, the reason good people get like bad things happen sometimes is because that's our punishment, you know? And when God is showing us that if we're doing something wrong, that's why I'm very careful of what I do and how I do it. Because when God punishes us, that's like he loves us. You know what I mean? That's like when our parents punish us or put us in timeout, it's actually love because they don't want us to become bad, right? So like God too, he doesn't want us to become bad. So he gives us a little punishment, you know, a little slap on the hand, slap on the wrist, whatever, right? To wake us up to like say, hey, you know, pay attention. You're not doing right. And I'm not a preacher. I'm just a girl, you know, and men are supposed to be the one preaching. But I do listen to men preach. And I feel like there's not enough men to guide the women in the right direction to really believe that men are here to do that because men need to show me that. So that's where the action needs to happen, right? Men need to be more on their positive side, on their light side, and show people how to do things. You know, I'm not trying to overpower men by saying these things that I know are biblically true, but I need men to take their part and own their shit and really lead people, right? We need more men to lead people to God, right? So women are supposed to like keep people's hearts open. Women are supposed to, because we're made out of like the man's rib, right? So we're supposed to keep a man's heart open, keep, you know, keep the love going, you know? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just here to bring love and to bring awareness of certain things that I do know. And if I know it, keeping it to myself is not good. All right. Let's get into the angels of abundance. Excuse me, I'm choking up coffee. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, beautiful reading. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm definitely not, You're not definitely not one then. No, we're all children of God. We're all children of God. And you'll know, like, if you are a child of God, you'll know that somebody that's not, okay? Somebody that's not, they will always put a damper on you. They will always put a damper on something that, like, like if you're a believer in God, that a lot of people, you're too bright for them. Like you shine too bright for them, and they like to be in the dark, okay? They like to be in the dark about everything, okay? So that's why those are the people that need to be saved if they are children of God. So block out all distractions. Like, that's the devil's work when you're trying to do something that's a work of God and work of good things, and that's going to help people heal, whether you're counseling, whether you're helping people get through grief and all that stuff. I'm not trying to be religious over here. I'm trying to help people really with their grief, and so sometimes it's like when you're still going through grief, it's hard to block out the distractions that are trying to happen, right? And some distractions can be good sometimes if you need the distraction, right? Like if you're taking some time out and you need a distraction, it's good for somebody to come along and take you out and let's go have some fun. Let's just be lighthearted, all that, But when you're really trying to focus and someone tries to distract you purposely to throw you off your path, that is evil right there. That's evil, okay? So be aware of those things, okay? So when you're not doing anything and you're just in your head and somebody comes over and says, let's go do this, then that's not a distraction. That's a good distraction, okay? But if you're really focused on something that really means something to you and people want to distract you from it, that's a bad thing. That's a bad distraction, okay? That's what you need to avoid. So it says block out all distractions when you're trying to focus, right? Says that your life purpose and other priorities need your individual attention. So it is time for you to take charge of your schedule and work environment by turning electronics off and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what is important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. You guys can pause and read it later if you want. And then we have bountiful nature. Maybe go out in nature. That may even really make you realize how bountiful nature is and how bountiful this world still is. If we've been stuck inside a long time, this is the winter blues. This is the end of the winter blues right now. So, keep on going until spring gets here, and then you'll feel totally different, right? So that's for some of you. And it says spend time in nature helps shift your helps you to shift to a higher vibration and reminds you that God is infinite abundance. Go outside, enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree sit in your garden or under the stars or do something do some other activities to connect with the limitless vessel of nature. And then we have release restriction, release resentment about money. So if you're hating on money or if you're hating on people making money, then that's restricting you from calling that into your life. So don't hate on people that are making money, even if they're not doing it good or even if they're doing things that are totally a waste of money or whatever, don't hate on them. You know what I mean? Remember, it's not our place to judge, because if we judge, we get punished, okay? And that's because God loves us, okay? So we don't want to be judging others so that we get punished, okay? For being jealous. So we don't want to be jealous of others. So release resentment about money. So whether it's like, oh, I never have any or whatever, release that resentment, because money's a tool. Money's a tool like everything else. And for those people that really do believe that everything on this earth that can only be used for negative, that are, we know as negative. Well, money is kind of like the root of all evil, right? It can be. It can be when you have this kind of a feeling towards money. Yes, it can be. Me, I don't care about money as long as I have what I need. I literally could never. I couldn't care less if I ever had a penny in my hand, ever, as long as I had what I needed in my life and to do what I need to do in my life. That's all I have ever asked for, and I don't resent people. I have in the past maybe said, "Oh, like, why would someone donate to someone that's sitting there drinking or drinking beer or whatever, right?" And they won't donate to something that can help them elevate themselves, right? Like, I used to think like that. But those people are not in the same path as you are. So distance yourself from those type of people, right? That they don't vibe with you. So they're not gonna see your worth. So don't surround yourself with people that don't see your worth. You know what I mean? That's what's going to make you feel like that. So surround yourself with people that see your worth and that want you to keep going, right? So yes, the money system of this world can seem unsettling, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool. I just said that. See money as a tool you can use to better the world. And shift this shift will help you to attract, support golden opportunities. By shifting your perspective about it, a way to think about it, I'm trying to stay lighthearted, but the way to think about it is like, money is not anything if we can't buy anything from it, or money is not anything if we can't buy something that's going to help ourselves, like whether it's body, mind, or spirit. So other than that, money is no value really, other than to buy things that we need, which is, look at it, how to value money. Like, by holding on to it is not going to help you. By supporting a situation, a thing, a person, or a situation that you believe in, that's what's going to help it. Okay, so the power of prayer, and I know the power of prayer works really good, because you know what? God has saved my kids because of it. God has saved my kids because I pray so hard, and I'm thankful for that. Like, I'm thankful that I have my children, because I've already lost one, you know, and I would lose everything in my life over my children. Like, if I could just have my children, I don't care. Rest of my anybody can have whatever else there is. You know what I mean? Because once I'm not in this, and whatever I have, that energy is not mine anymore. You know what I mean? If I give away everything I have, or if I sell everything I have, it's not mine anymore. So, like, the people that only love someone because of what they have, that person may even not care about anything they have. They may just care about a person or people. So if you like a person because of what they have, that person may not feel the same way. That person may feel like, I couldn't care less if I had all this stuff. Like, I couldn't care less if I have all these plants now, because it's a lot of work. But you know what I mean? And there's nobody to hug me. You know what I mean? It's like money plants. Yeah, they attract abundance. They attract a lot of abundance. They make me feel good. They clean the air. So they do bring in abundance. And it makes people think that I'm really rich, but I'm not. Like money wise, I'm not rich, but when it comes to feeling good, I am very rich to feeling good. Other than, I miss my children. you know, I miss people that I love. I miss my friends. I'd like to hang out with my friends and do something fun. But um, and that's where money comes in. Like, that's the only reason that I would like money, is like to go on a trip, or go visit friends, or go do an activity that would be fun. You know what I mean? I don't want money to hang on to it. So if somebody wants a plant, or a bunch of plants, They are for sale. Yeah, again, power of prayer and raise our promotion. So, okay, so power of prayer. For some of you may have prayed that there would be energies or people that would support what you're doing, or join up with you and support what you're doing. So, power of prayer. Some of you may have prayed for someone, a partner in crime, or whatever you're doing. I say partner in crime, but you know what I mean. It's not crime. But give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, to be open to miracles. Heaven is unlimited resource, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. So love is, if you've been praying for love or you've been praying for answers, they are waiting for you. They are waiting for you. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance. So when you pray for something, it'll come in a form of a divine guidance. Okay. So God gives you gives to you as an in response to your prayers. So God gives in response to your prayers. So when you pray for something or someone or something to change, there may be somebody that may come and talk to you. And so be open to that change, right? Be open to what you prayed for. So like if you pray for something and then when you get it, you don't want it or you don't recognize it, then how can you ever recognize a prayer? I think you meant to say cast, not less. Jessica, welcome. So raise or promotion. So it says congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So your prayers have already been heard and you are taking guidance and following your guidance that you're being guided to do. You are following what you're being guided to do. And a windfall of money is going to come in for you. Collective that is helping people to heal from grief and stuff and losses. So a windfall of abundance is coming for you. An increase of abundance is arriving in many different forms. So not just in money, but in different forms your blessings are coming in. Some of them are unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes from you to support you and your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So if you're doing health, if you're part of the health team or charitable work, if you're helping the less fortunate and stuff like that, there's going to be an opportunity that you're going to be able to help more because the universe is helping you back. The universe is bringing to you now abundance, okay? And it says obstacles and blockages are being lifted for you, okay? So we have all your good work, all your good personal work, and your positive energy in uplifting and have overcome previous obstacles and blockages are lifted away. You will now experience a progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in your gratitude to assure that the flow of abundance continues. So once we have what we need, don't be all cocky and stuff. Be grateful. Show your gratitude. Be grateful. And I'm grateful for anybody that has ever donated to my channel and all the people and the few people that keep donating too. And I really, couldn't have done it without your energy, like letting me know that you love me and you support me. And there's time, and those people know that there's times where we feel very much alone, as a healer. And so when the healer needs healing, sometimes finances are required for a healer to go get healing too. You know what I mean? To go get self-care, get your nails done, get your hair done, get lotion, get your shampoos, get your self-care regimens and all that you need, right? And also like cards and other things that can help you in your endeavor. So all those things are going to be provided for you. So just think about how far you've come and where how far you've gotten already. And if God didn't want you to do this shit would have fallen apart a long time ago. And I'm speaking for myself too. If God didn't want me to do this, and I've been doing it the way God wanted me to do it, the way I feel, I don't overdo things. I don't try to harm people. I don't try to do hurtful things by exposing secrets or anything like that. I don't do that because you know what? Sometimes people keep things to themselves because they have to get to a certain point that they can be strong enough to heal these things, okay? And I'm here kind of holding space for people and and allowing people to come to this channel when they are searching for this information. And hopefully I title it right so that people can get to the information that I brought across easily. Anyways, I need to start titling my reading more about what I read in the reading. I just titled it very simple, like collective, and that was my focus is for the collective, right? The people that are healing, the people that are going through grief and all that stuff, right? That's all. You're all my collective soul tribe, okay? And so I need to go timestamp maybe some things too that are important, little Easter eggs in the reading, those are my intuitive little Easter eggs, okay? So a lot of things that I say is not off the cards. And a lot of things I say, even if somebody else read the cards, they would not get the same message. And so those are my little Easter eggs, okay? So that's my intuitive peeking out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you for liking my background. And if anybody wants to hang out on my other channel, the StreamYard is open there. Like, I put in the chat saying anybody that want to come and let me know when you guys want to come live. Like I just have it set up so that, leave me comments in the chat. And the more comments I get in the chat, I will know that people want to go live and with me. So I'm not going to waste the live stream unless people want to come up and hang out and talk and just have fun, So it's the weekend. It's Friday. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.